Aries, we're going to do a reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aries stelliums, or if you just have strong Aries in your energy. What is going on with energy with Aries love life? What is the energy between Aries and whoever they're thinking about, whoever is on their mind? What is the connection between Aries and their person? So you have nostalgic, healing, and healthy choices. So getting back with your ex stuck in the past, haunted by memories, healing, being mindful, releasing emotional baggage, and clearing space and making healthy choices. So cleaning up your act, taking care of yourself, and choosing better partners. So I feel like what this is kind of telling me is like there's someone, either both of you or one of you, who are in an energy of thinking about the other person, feeling very nostalgic, probably looking at old memories, looking at old pictures and things like that. But there's also a healing process. So either one person is stuck in the past and still thinking about the connection, while another person is healing and making healthier choices and probably moving on and choosing healthier partners, or this is coming together to heal the connection and make healthy choices together, and not if it was like a toxic relationship in the past, or if it was whatever the issue was, it's like making healthy choices, healing, and deciding to do better in the connection. Either one person is deciding, like, I know I did wrong, I need to do better, or it's both of you making that decision and wanting to do better in the connection. But overall, what I see with you, Aries, is you're healing. You are healing. And if there's nobody in your life, you might just be really looking over like the past and things that you've been through, either with a particular partner or just with partners that you've had, looking at patterns or just looking at your childhood and healing and deciding that you need to heal and proactively doing things to heal yourself by making healthier choices in your life. But it's overall like an energy of like reviewing the past, whether with someone or you're on your own, and deciding to heal, which is beautiful. I mean, that's what it's all about. Um, let's see. Tell us about nostalgic. Who's in this nostalgic energy? Knight of Pentacles, reverse, Ace of Pentacles, Three of Wands. This is someone who possibly didn't put you first. Maybe they thought the grass was greener on the other side. It could have been a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here with the with the Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. We also have fire energy here. But it's like someone who, this was an opportunity where someone didn't put you first. They didn't put in the work and the effort here. They may have thought the grass was greener when an opportunity was presented to them. And now they kind of feel like, oh, well, I want to heal this situation. I want to actually work on it. Some of you, they may be actually trying to come back into the picture and try to heal, offer an apology, wanting to start over with this Ace of Pentacles. Or they're just in this nostalgic energy of knowing that it's like somebody going back to the past where they didn't put in effort. They know they didn't put in effort. They probably thought the grass was greener elsewhere. Tell us about healing. Tell us about healing for Aries. What is this healing energy? All right, so I have the Hanged Man. So looking at something from another perspective, gaining another perspective. There may have been betrayal. Again, it's like if someone thought the grass was greener elsewhere, there may have been betrayal. But I feel like that's just like a one-off specific scenario. The overall energy is that of healing, seeing something from a different perspective, going within. The Hanged Man is all about, it's Pisces energy. So it's all about kind of finding a solution. The Hanged Man too is also like finding a solution to something, creative solutions, but also going within, seeing something from another perspective. Somebody could be healing from betrayal, healing from drug addiction. Someone could be literally healing, like in a bed, like sleeping, getting rest, actually getting rest. Some of you that are going on this healing journey or this healing path, you might have other people that might be saying to you, like, what are you doing? Like they may not understand what you're doing, especially for some of you who might be going within, kind of disappearing a little bit from the rest of the world or just wanting your space. Other people might not understand that or understand what you're doing, but it's not about them, it's about you. So continue on this journey because it's going to bring some type of enlightenment. It's going to bring an enlightenment here. Some of you might actually be like going somewhere for healing, like a retreat or some type of like isolated location, but it's like some type of veil is being uncovered. I feel like it's just getting another perspective or point of view. Tell us about this. Tell us about this Hanged Man energy. What's going on with this Hanged Man energy? Well, obviously, we're healing. So, what's this new perspective? What's this new perspective for love call? Someone wants to reach out. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So someone is like reaching out, Aries. Now, if no one's this might actually be what is on your mind and what you want to do. I'm gonna go ahead and pull some cards in a minute to see how like who's coming towards you and the person on your mind because this is the overall energy like between the two of you. So there's going to be some type of solution. I feel like some type of compromise. But there's going to be somebody that's going to make a phone call because someone's had like some type of change in perspective here. They're seeing something differently. Tell us about healthy choices. Nine of Swords. There's why do I have the Nine of Swords? Anxiety, worry. Somebody is worried over a choice that they made. Somebody's worried about maybe a Taurus or a Libra, or possibly if someone will give them a second chance. Because there is someone that's like thinking of another person, wanting to express love, someone coming kind of like out of the woodworks, out of the blue. So if someone made some kind of bad decision, they maybe chose the wrong person, especially for those of you who where somebody like decided not to put work and effort in this because they thought the grass was greener elsewhere, they are feeling like they made the wrong choice. So they didn't make a healthy choice last time. They might have chosen someone for strictly based on like looks or like vanity type reasons, like very vain, superficial reasons. And so it's like someone's wanting to call and reach out and like say, sorry, possibly apologize or just reach out like I haven't spoken to you in a while. What have you been up to? But they've probably been dealing with if someone does it, they've probably been dealing with another person here, but that wasn't the right choice. Why are or this person just feels like you are not going to choose them. Someone feels like they're going to reach out to someone and the person's going to say, you know what? No, the ship has sailed. The boat has sailed here. Or that's just what they're worried about. Why? Tell us about this Empress, please. Empress energy. Venus energy here, which is Taurus Libra. But they don't have to be a Taurus Libra or a Pisces or any of the signs that were mentioned. But this is just the overall energy. What was that? The snake. Competition. Enemy, clever, malicious, look over one shoulder, the other woman or the other man, whoever the case may be. Yes, so somebody probably chose someone wrong, or they just chose somebody else and they feel like they did the wrong thing. So I feel like this Taurus energy could be somebody else. Let's see, the person that is coming towards the person on Aries' mind, how does this person feel about Aries? How does this person feel about Aries? Whoever Aries is thinking about, how do they feel about Aries? You first. So it says, I'm not making a move. You know where to find me. How does this person feel about Aries? What are their true feelings for Aries? erased. And it says, I deleted everything that reminded me of you. So I don't, what this is telling me, Aries, is that some of you are the ones that possibly made a wrong choice and decision, and you're wanting to reach out to somebody because the other person on the side, on the other side of this equation is like, I'm not making a move. You know where I am. I deleted you. I don't even think about you anymore. I've moved on. But there's a little bit of arrogant energy with you first. So it can be arrogance, or it can just be like this person knows that you moved on, and it's like, I'm not going to reach out to somebody who moved on. They obviously didn't want me. So take it as it resonates. Maybe this is your energy or this is their energy. It could be flipped around, but someone wants to reach out because they're worried about somebody that they chose, or they didn't put work and effort, they chose somebody else, but the person they want to reach out to is not necessarily, that person's not going to reach out. So whoever wants to do the reaching out needs to do it, because this person's not. Now this person could be wanting to reach out to you, but they're arrogant. Who has time for arrogance? Let's see how the signs are feeling. Aries all the way to Pisces about, let's see how the signs are feeling. Aries all the way to Pisces about Aries, please. So if you're dealing with, let's start here. All right, so for those of you dealing with an Aries, how does Aries feel about Aries watching? Gossip, and it says, I've heard rumors about you that have been difficult to ignore. So I feel like what that really means is somebody has there's, especially if there's been third party energy, if there's been betrayal, somebody knows it. If you're dealing with another Aries energy, whether they're Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or they just in that energy of Aries, they already know that there was other people involved, or possibly in Aries, there's gossip about you. If you're dealing with a Taurus, it says make them prove it. So if you're wanting to reach out to a Taurus, because it's kind of like this energy to me here, where it's like there's a Taurus energy here that's like, if you're trying to come back to me, you're going to have to step up. You're going to have to prove why I should go back to you, especially, if you didn't put in work and effort, if you chose somebody else. If you're dealing with a Gemini, we have dying love, and it says, I was trying to remain hopeful, but I feel you slipping away. If you're dealing with a Cancer, they find you hard to read, and it says, you confuse me, you give me mixed signals. Yeah, this is this dying love energy, Mars and Gemini, of someone kind of knowing that you're not interested. They may think that you've moved on. They probably think that you did the right thing for yourself and moved on. If you're dealing with a Leo, we have family, and it says, my focus has been on my family. They mean the world to me. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they're stalking you, and it says, I often check on your social media to see what you're up to. If you're dealing with a Libra, they're fighting it, and it says, the harder I try to resist you, the weaker I become. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, we have waiting game, and it says, I've been slow to return, but maybe it's because I know you'll be waiting. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, it says, I choose you. I'm sorry for taking so long to realize it's always been you. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, they're overthinking, and it says, I'm driving myself crazy. Thoughts of you keep consuming me. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, they will call, or an Aquarius might think you will call, because the question is, how do they feel about you, right? So they may feel like you'll call them. They could be in this arrogant energy of you first. Otherwise, the message is they'll call you. If you're dealing with the Pisces, you have no escape. And it says, it doesn't matter how far I run, my heart always comes back to you. There's definitely somebody here that is like really, really, really cannot escape, like a strong Pisces energy, but it doesn't have to be. I have strong Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It's like just about everybody. This can be the Three of Wands here, where it's like somebody decided, Jupiter energy, somebody decided to take their time and not realize that you were the one, or they chose someone else, but now they choose you. We have overthinking here with the Nine of Swords. We have stalking. I'm not getting strong Leo coming out unless this is like, unless this Empress is somebody worried about their mother, grandmother, or a motherly figure, or somebody was dealing with like, family issues. We have no escape here. This person wants to reach, somebody wants to reach out to the other person for sure. But the other person, they're either, whoever wants to reach out is either still in this arrogant energy of I'm not making a move, although I want to, or the other person that, whoever this person is that wants to reach out is to the other person is not going to reach out. I hope that if I'm making sense there. But there's really somebody who definitely wants to reach out. They're fighting it. They're trying to reach out to you. I feel like for those of you who are dealing with a third party, somebody got tempted by a third party very strongly. Um, they probably thought that you would always be waiting for them, that they could come back whenever. But I feel like whoever is the person that decided, that was tempted by another person, I don't really feel like whoever you want to go back to now is available. Whether they're in a relationship, I just think that they're healing and they're not wanting to go back to a situation where they were not chosen or someone didn't put any work and effort. I mean, there's going to have to be a really big apology or huge explanation for, where this person disappeared to. Because once you start healing, you start to see things differently. You don't want that old person back. If you're truly healed, you don't want that old person back. And you're not mad at that person either. You're just like, that's what I went through and I had to learn that. And so do you. And you missed out. I missed out, whatever. But you don't want an old situation back. And you're not mad either. You just don't want it back because you're just in another place. So that's kind of what I'm seeing. Let's see, what messages do we have for, what messages do we have for, it's kind of like if somebody chose somebody else, they thought that that was the better choice for some reason. They may have just thought that that was the better choice. It's like that's where they put their work and energy and effort into, but now they're stressed out because it wasn't. Advice for Aries who are dealing with this situation, please. Boundaries. Be a woman or man of confidence and self-respect. Love yourself enough to set boundaries and give them a reason worth fighting for. Yeah, that's kind of what I was trying to say if I didn't. It's like if you are in a situation where you're still kind of open to taking somebody back, there it's like this person's going to really have to fight. Like they're going to have to show you over time that this is where they want to be, that they've changed. There's no going back to how it used to be, jumping into the sack, none of that. It's like this person's going to have to show. Like, I want proof, I want tangible, concrete. I want something. I want something to show over time that you've changed before we even get to anywhere where anything's going on. Messages for Aries. Messages for Aries in this situation, please. Messages for Aries. Messages, advice for Aries. They are emotionally unavailable. So, yeah. So, do you really want to focus on your priorities at the bottom of the deck? So, if this person's emotionally unavailable, it sounds almost like they just go back to doing the same thing. That's why, it's like boundaries, setting up boundaries, make this person really show and prove that they are going to be available, that they are going to put in the work and effort, and that there's nobody else in the picture. Let's see, what is Aries' overall energy? What is Aries' overall energy regarding this situation? How is Aries feeling? cycles, completion. A lot of you might just be kind of at a point where you're going through some type of transformation. You may have been waiting for some time. Ace of Earth, Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. There's some type of cycle of completion. So for a lot of you, you might just be feeling done and you're interested in possibly something new, or you're willing to go to, or you're wanting to start a new cycle with this person. Ace of Pentacles, have some type of new start here, but you can't go into it guarded, unavailable, or whoever you're dealing with, they can't, show up guarded and unavailable. We also have the Ace of Water here. Don't let vanity, ego, and pride be an issue. Go ahead and think of a question, Aries. We'll pull an answer card for Aries. What is the answer to Aries' question? And we have trust. All right, so that is what we have for you, Aries. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. You stay blessed. I'll catch you next time. Bye.